Let's talk first and foremost about what's on everyone's mind, which is public safety. You instituted gang injunctions. How does that work?
Gang injunctions are tools that are used by many cities throughout California and throughout this country to reduce crime and to basically go after the organized gangs that are really causing or creating most of the problems in inner cities, just like Oakland. The result was a judge approved gang injunction with a specific restrictions for gang members to congregate together in order to obviously organize to commit crimes. That's the idea of the gang injunction.
Okay, and to that point, in terms of what's been successful in other cities for managing crime, you've also tried to enact curfews throughout the city. What happened when that?
You know, the curfews are, again, another tool that the police departments and people use throughout this country, throughout California, in order to really save lives of young people that for some reason are exposed to the violence that is happening in the street, drive-by shootings, many things that happen. So unfortunately, the measure, I was not able to pass that measure. The curfews were not approved by the city council. So it's one of the things that I will continue working on, because at the end of the day, it's just the lives of the young people that we are losing is the most important thing for me to continue working on.
So you're doing a lot for public safety. In spite of that, your opponent, Rebecca Kaplan, claims that you're not concerned with public safety. She says that you were responsible for getting the city to lay off some of the police force. And I know that that's a confusing issue for some people. Can you help us understand the intricacies of that?
You know, the city of Oakland is a charter city. That means that we are required by law to actually approve a balanced budget every year, in this case every 2 years now. So we don't have the luxury the state or the federal government have. They just to continue accumulating a deficit. We have to balance our budget. Part of the balancing budget was that every employee and every labor union, every union in the city gave concessions, about 10% concessions. Police was one of the groups that refused to do that, refused to contribute into their pension, contribute that. So for that reason, the only way that we could balance the budget and protect other services, that would be senior centers, recreation centers, parks, balancing was to get that 10% reduction out of the police department, and the only way that was possible to do it was with the layoffs. So now we are not only have rehired back most of those officers, we approve a balanced budget that includes 3 new academies for police academies, and we have 55 cadets that will become police officers within the next 26 weeks.
And you've protected the services in the city that are provided by senior centers and recreation centers as well.
Correct. Otherwise, the result would have been that we have to shut down senior centers for a couple of days, recreation centers for a couple of days, and to me that was not the proper thing to do. So I provided the leadership to actually put a budget proposal together to protect all those services, including police, and got it approved by the city council. So.